I know you've all been there, kids. If there's anybody underage watching my video that wants to drink alcohol, I'm gonna teach you how to drink alcohol. There's many different varieties that I like to choose. My personal favorite method of drinking underage is step 1. Go to the sketchy neighborhood of your city. If you don't live in a city, and you're basically fucked and you're under constant parental supervision, I got you. But if you live in a city like LA or wherever there's homeless people, just go up to a homeless man, be like, hey, I'm trying to get a 6-pack of beer, whatever pussy-ass beer or alcohol you drink, liquor, jack, I don't give a fuck. Look, you're hungry, or you want booze, or both, because you're homeless. So I'll give you, I don't know, how much does a fucking 6-pack cost? I don't buy 6-packs, I buy 40s. 40. I want to get a Mickey's, and I have $3.50. I'll give you $5, and you can keep the change, and I get my 40, and you get free money, and I'm out, and I get to get drunk. Or, if you get a 6-pack, you can just offer them to drink them with the beer. I wouldn't recommend doing it with people that look like yuppies. You gotta look at the person to make sure they're not going to rip you off. Make sure you go with the person to the liquor store, but not inside the liquor stores. They're going to be like, why the fuck is there a kid next to this guy buying alcohol? If he just looks like a parental figure, I guess you could do it. I've done that before, but to each their own. Get someone to buy it for you. My personal favorite way to call it is, hey, mistering. Hey, mister, can I get some beer? You know, type shit like that. Though I wouldn't recommend saying, hey, mister, but do it however you want. Don't get stabbed. Method 2. If you don't give a fuck, and you got the balls, steal it. Who's fucking stopping you? My preferred method of stealing beer, now granted I don't steal because I'm 18 and I go to big boy jail now. This is when Joey was 16 and did not give a fuck. Because he knew he wouldn't go to juvie or anything, because his parents had hookups with the cops in that town. Because, yeah, my town's cops were corrupt at the time. They also kicked me in the back after I puked on one of them. That was funny. Regardless of this, steal it. I recommend getting a skateboard and a heavy jacket. Take a tall can or whatever you want to steal. Just stuff it in your jacket, put it in between your arm, and keep the skateboard near you. If somebody sees you on camera, then you have a heavy skateboard or a heavy alcoholic beverage to swing and be like, get the fuck away from me now. You gotta be really brazen to do that. But that's unlikely if you're good at it and you know where to do it. A place I would recommend is Rite Aid or CVS. Do it at places where it's a pharmacy. Although Walgreens isn't ideal, it can work. Know the store. If you shop at that store and you don't care about getting kicked out, creds to you, because you know the layout of the store and you know where to get out, you know what to grab already, you know the route of the store. One extra thing I would like to add to stealing: if you're stealing hard liquor, know how to remove liquor locks. Unfortunately, I can't provide a video of me removing a liquor lock as I don't steal anymore. I'm a law-abiding citizen. A little bit. Now, let's say you live in the boonies. You're, I don't know, in some farm town in Utah or Wyoming, and your parents are conservative as fuck, and you can't even leave your house without getting nagged at. Well, I got a solution for you. All you gotta do is head into the kitchen. That's right. You know, you might be thinking, just steal my parents' alcohol. Wouldn't they get pissed at me and beat the shit out of me or something, or whatever your parents would do? Maybe. Don't override that as an option, because you can water it down if your parents are stupid. You can get away with it if your parents are stupid, but you'll eventually get caught doing that. Just know they'll want their booze. Someone will eventually notice this. But the real good method, if all else fails, is to get fruit juice. Just a thing of cranberry juice, grape juice, orange juice, whatever you want. You can turn that into alcohol magically. All you need is yeast, fruit juice, some kind of bottle that is plastic, and a balloon, or any kind of bottle. It doesn't have to be plastic. Put the liquid, the juice, into the bottle. Get yeast. Put the yeast in there, and then get simple sugar. Not powdered, cane sugar. Simple sugar, although I don't know what other kinds of sugars work or not. If you're in a detention center or something, that could also work, because people do this in jail. They brew their own alcohol. You find somewhere to hide it, or let it sit, and you put a balloon over the cap, leaving the cap very loose to where air can go into the balloon. It goes through a process called fermentation. During fermentation, it basically rots, and it makes a certain kind of bacteria that eats other kind of bacteria. It's a certain scientific process that I really know nothing about, because I'm not a chemist or a biologist or whatever kind of scientist you need to be to know this kind of shit. But all I know is that stupid people do it in jail, stupid kids do it in rehab and juvie and treatment centers, because I've done it in treatment centers and such. So that's what they would do. I have a lot of funny stories about people not sealing the balloon right and it blowing up. So just don't seal the cap all the way and leave a balloon on there so the gas can build, or else it'll fucking explode and you have an alcohol-y, bready smelling mess. If you want the potency of beer, give it a week or two. If you want the potency of maybe wine, give it a month. If you want to get some hard, fucked up liquor, maybe 70, 80 proof, wait a couple of months up to a year. That's really if you want to wait a long time to do it, though. But my preferred method is, hey, mister, and hey, I'll just go up to him and be like, hey, man, I'm trying to drink. I'm only 18, and I recommend you saying you're 18 if you can pull it off, because a lot of people think that 18 should be the legal age of drinking. If you're generally a charismatic person and you're young looking, people will cater to you. You'd be surprised. Just know, you can get drunk. Don't doubt yourself, kids. You can get drunk. I believe in you. Now, just one thing. Disclaimer in the video. I wish this wasn't dark so I could put the little finger quotes. I do not encourage underage drinking or illegal substance use. Wink, wink. And if you have to, then you have to. This is the information. Use it as you must. Don't be an idiot and guzzle hard alcohol like candy, or else you'll have alcohol poisoning and throw up and die. Because I almost died of alcohol poisoning. I had enough alcohol in my system to kill a horse. Now you know how to drink underaged. Have fun.